A braiding foot is a sewing machine attachment used to add decorative braids or trims to fabric with precision. It guides the braid smoothly as you stitch it down, making it perfect for embellishing garments. Here is a step-by-step guide to using a braiding foot. Start by removing your regular presser foot from the sewing machine. Then, carefully attach the braiding foot, making sure it aligns properly with the presser foot holder. This setup is essential for guiding the braid smoothly and ensuring clean, even stitching. Prepare your braid or trim by inserting your elastic or yarn from the top opening of the braiding foot. Gently guide it through the foot and pull it out from underneath and toward the back. This positions the material properly for stitching. Be sure to leave a short tail hanging out the back. This gives you better control and makes it easier to start sewing smoothly without the material slipping out of place. After threading your braid or elastic through the braiding foot, it's time to attach the foot to your sewing machine. While you can insert the material after attaching the foot, it's often much easier to thread it first, especially for narrow or delicate trims. Make sure it's firmly attached so it can guide the embellishment smoothly as you sew. Next, place your fabric under the braiding foot, aligning it with where you want the trim to be stitched. Before sewing the full length, it's important to start with a few anchor stitches to hold the braid or trim securely in place. This prevents it from shifting or pulling out as you sew. This will ensure even, clean stitching along your embellishment. To sew rick-rack using a braiding foot, don't insert it through the top hole like you would with ribbon or elastic. Rick-rack has a zigzag shape, and it may catch on the plate inside the foot. Instead, lay the rick-rack into the channel underneath the braiding foot. This lower groove will guide the rick-rack smoothly as you sew, keeping it centered and in place. Place your fabric under the foot, anchor the rick-rack with a few stitches, and continue sewing at a steady pace. This method prevents snagging and gives your project a clean, decorative finish. To sew yarn onto fabric using a braiding foot, start by attaching the braiding foot to your sewing machine. Place the yarn in the groove under the foot so it stays in place while you sew. Slowly sew the yarn onto your fabric, guiding it carefully to keep it straight and even. This method works well for single strands or multiple braided yarns. With a little practice, you will be able to sew beautiful, professional-looking embellishments that really make your work stand out.